welcome to Afraid of the Mark, episode 17. I'm Finn.
I'm Dan.
I'm Chad. I thought, was it my turn to start? It doesn't matter.
No,
You've already gone now. But
it was my turn.
yeah, all right. I thought we were having like a opening
Thanks for
round.
tuning in, you fucking cocksuckers. We're glad to have you here. That's it. I get a month off now, boys.
There it is.
See you at finals.
The Bali flights are cheaper at this time of year.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus.
Qantas be jacking the prices up. We've got a between text messages and everyone's falling apart this year.
Mm.
We've had a little bit of racism, a bit of homophobia this week.
Yep.
It's like back being in the 1960s.
Kind of is.
Speaking of racism, there was what's with Port supporters and fucking like literally just being racist scrubs? They're even racist to their own players.
Well, was it someone made fake social media accounts? I saw some of the message. They showed some of the messages.
It wasn't Willie copping it this time. Willie probably did cop it, but like Jace Burgoyne copped it.
Yeah, right.
Well, one of the messages.
Over the fence or something?
No, like
online?
Instagram with
no way.
DMs, yeah.
Yeah, it was like.
And Willie just like shares them all now. He doesn't fuck.
Yeah, good on him.
It was just a trolling account.
But it's always their supporters getting upset because they didn't get enough touches or whatever else. And it's like, it all comes back to that banana, right? Like, sports for the banana Eddie, wasn't it?
Was it?
Yeah.
And there's the famous guy in Melbourne cruises around in his pushy port jumper and a swastika armband. Like,
what the fuck?
Yeah.
That's a real thing.
Oh yeah.
What a guy.
I love it. Love seeing the photos. Remind them all the time. I fucking hate Port.
Yeah, obviously.
Makes me feel good.
I've got hours of footage of you hating Port.
No, they're all fucking retards.
Wait, is it still weird? Is it still weird we're in the year 2025 and
That's
like
another 4? I'll see you next year. Jesus fucking Christ.
I don't know, Michael Christensen. There'll be 3 here and 4 over here.
Yeah.
I know that the competition hasn't lost its mind to the point where we're ableist now as well.
Oh my.
Won't be long though.
No.
Is it weird that like we're in the year 2025 and racism's still a thing? Like, it's used as an insult? Like, are we not past that point in our decadence yet?
I think so.
Just like,
I mean,
why are you insulted by it? It's just, I would just laugh.
Just laugh at it. Yeah.
We can't talk though. We're white.
Yeah, that's
know.
true.
But
That is true.
People call me a white cunt all the time, and I laugh about it. I am white, and I am a cunt.
Yeah, there you go. I've said this before. I used to live with this guy years ago, Rick O'Doom, and I remember him sitting at this bar with him once, and I don't know where it came from, but he turned to me and he was like, "I fucking love racism." And he was just like, "I just find it so fucking funny." Not like I love racism because I'm racist, but because he finds it so funny that people are so ignorant that they are racist. And he was like laughing at that. And
I mean, like if it
took me a minute to decipher what he was trying to say to me, and I'm just like,
if I was gonna DM Willie Rioli to insult him, it wouldn't be about the colour of his skin or the race he is, but rather
the
you're
extra
a
kegs he's running around with.
You fat lazy fuck.
Yeah.
And why aren't you kicking the goals you used to kick?
Yeah. Mate, he had absolutely nothing in that game.
Mate, yeah, but you looked at him, you could tell he was frustrated, right? And it's like, but kind of makes sense.
Did you just
against your old side and you're not in peak Willie form?
No,
so you're gonna not perform well.
That's it.
That's the weirdest thing. You just said you used to live with a guy, and I think one of the West Coast players has just DM'd us on Instagram. Well, we won't repeat that. I'll show you off screen.
That was very good. I should have specified it was a house share. Yeah,
that's right. You're safe here.
Yeah. Oh my God.
But that ban is ridiculous.
It's a bit
yeah.
he self-reported, which I find interesting. If the player didn't take issue with it, and if it wasn't meant in a derogatory sense where that player was a well-known, if they were that way inclined, if it was just one of those things that, it's like an Eminem song back in the 2000s, it's not necessarily a derogatory, it's just a word that, even when we grew up, that was quite a common word in the high school yard.
If that's the word, yeah, it was.
What is it?
I don't know.
We'll beep it out.
Yeah.
No, we won't, but we'll tell you beep it out.
I know what you're alluding to.
There's no way I'd be beeping that audio.
I feel like the whole thing would be a beep at this point. Just for an hour and 8 minutes or whatever.
Well, some of those sounds are actually quite soothing for people. Like, what is it, like a...
binaural tones.
Jesus, all right. That's a big word.
I'm a fan of a meditation.
Is it? Okay, but like, I mean, yeah, no, you're just throwing me down. But I mean, if he, like I said, if he self-reported, if he goes, look, it wasn't derogatory, it flew out of my mouth, maybe a week, or even just going to say, like, is it worth like 4 weeks? It's pretty much the same as saying if you punch somebody, which you might get 5 or 6 weeks. But it's like they're saying sticks and stones and words will hurt me equally now.
Say the whole thing properly, not half a sentence.
Well, I'm pretty sure this is how like Michael Christensen observes the AFL rules, where he's like, all right, sticks and stones will break my bones, but word will hurt me just as more. And it's like, all right, same amount as hitting somebody.
Sticks and stones will break my bones, but words will
hurt me just as more.
Just as more.
That's how I remember it.
You could have just said, well, apparently sticks and stones now do break bones.
Yeah.
And words definitely.
Oh, man.
Well, I think it's just consistency that confuses us as well. Like so they say, well, apparently it was one word. It wasn't like a tirade of, do you know what I mean?
And it's interesting because
you should put a poll on Instagram. What was the word Jack used?
Well, right. We've got DC's top 5 slurs. We won't about one by one, but
should see the shirt when he wears it.
Yeah.
You don't like the shirt?
He has one for homophobia,
I do.
Arachnophobia.
Shrek donkey.
Is that the right word? Like because saying you're scared of spiders.
Yeah, I dropped.
Arachnophobic slur.
Yeah.
But homophobia is not the fear of homosexuals. It's like it's a hate. Like phobia is not the right word at the end.
I feel like I haven't coughed for about 2 hours, and as soon as the microphone's on,
look, and I can actually argue that is the dictionary definition of phobia is extreme hatred or irrational fear. I believe it's.
Oh, so it's got two.
It does have
okay.
two.
That makes more sense then.
That's not verbatim. But it's similar to that. Yeah.
Yeah, but
an extreme or irrational fear of or an aversion to something.
Aversion to.
Yeah.
Aversion. All right. Well, maybe the word makes a bit more sense when you put it like that.
Eight-legged fucks.
But I'm surprised. Because I think was it Saturday morning I was flicking through the AFL.
Do you want to just stop coughing so I don't have to try to fix your audio? I really hope you just clip this and actually post it on something for once.
Yeah, I'll get that thing where it's, I'm not on drugs and just hit the coughing.
The thing that's fucked is I don't think I coughed for about 2 hours leading up to this.
That's all just cough, eh?
Oh, all right.
But I mean,
all right.
In terms of like defense, I would have just been like,
talk about something.
Yeah, but like, if I was Grab, I would have said, I said he couldn't kick straight. I didn't say he wasn't straight. You know what I mean? Like,
if you're not kicking straight, you're kicking queer. Who got the most behinds from the Giants? That's who he said it to.
Do you know what I mean? Like, there's a way to defend everything. Because who got that West Coast player off when they were in the they were going for that final series? That West Coast lawyer who, remember there was that one. Everyone was like, how did they get him out of that one? Was it West Coast?
You need like a bit more context.
No, I'm just throwing words out. I remember it vaguely. But yeah, I guess the main thing is consistency, and I'm just confused really. Like,
yeah, he said it to Toby Green.
He must have done.
Kicked 4 behinds.
Yeah.
Definitely wasn't kicking straight.
I didn't realize it was a match 2 weeks ago.
No, it was the week
prior.
17. Oh yeah.
But I think they've only announced the suspension on Saturday because he was going to play up until Saturday morning. I think. And he got pulled out.
Friday was when
he got withdrawn.
Withdrawn, yeah. And but hey, 4 weeks. But Tristan Cherry knocked someone out. It's only 3.
Yeah,
it's also ridiculous. Just
ridiculous that he got 3 for that action. Yeah.
I've watched that,
but not as ridiculous as getting 4 for saying a word to someone. So
I've watched that
owning up and apologising and calling the CEO. Wild.
I've watched that hit over and over and over again, and I'm like, it's
fucking sadist.
They keep saying, get him again.
Tristan Cherry's greatest hits.
Yeah.
But it's like they keep saying the word. It was, is it not reckless? I'm like, I would say accidental. Reckless is a very strong word for that movement.
Yeah. As soon as I saw it, I was like, he'll be right. I thought he probably didn't need to swing the arm afterwards, but.
It looks like he was trying to knock the ball. Yeah.
That's literally all he did.
And he's not that far away from it either.
Horn Francis going high on Hutchison and then punching him in the face on the floor.
Yeah.
That's because that's not even a football act. I mean, at least like trying to knock the ball is a football act.
That's a sook act. And
there was a lot of sooking going on in that game.
That's something. That's something that you look at that and go, right, that's actually someone being reckless.
Mm.
You know, because it is reckless. It's not reckless in the sense that like you might get fucking in trouble for doing that. What if he'd fucking actually injured him from doing it? You know, like it's Tristan Cherry's unlucky because he's a big lumbering man who was just trying to go for football. Like.
And the player was out before he even hit the ground, so it didn't look good.
No,
in quick motion.
And he was like really gutted that he'd done it to him. Like,
yeah, well, he's definitely not done it for intent.
No, and that's why it should just be careless and a week because it's the outcome. Yeah, that's 100%. All it should be.
100%.
And I dare say it'll go to tribunal and it should come down.
You reckon? It might come down to 2.
Why? Because it's based on their chart.
Oh, yeah, true.
It's careless and outcome. It should be pushed down to 1. The outcome's what gives it the 1. If he didn't get knocked out, it should only be a fine for careless conduct.
Because Max Gordon, he really remonstrated that too, which I thought, like, I mean, you got to fly the flag for your team, but I'm like,
oh, you got to try and get one up on the guy who's smoking you in the ruck as well. So
yeah. Well, it's one of the first Melbourne players who hasn't hit one of their own players. So I mean, we've got a milestone moment here.
I mean, he was hit by the opposition for once.
He didn't even. If he would have done that to May after he talked shit to him, I would have been like, you know what, fair enough. But the reaction to Cherry probably a bit.
Well, they're just lucky it wasn't May who knocked out their own teammate for once.
Well, he can't because he's suspended.
That's
so
right.
I mean, you never know. In an alternate universe where he didn't get suspended.
Crazy, really. Yeah, definitely not reckless.
Not at all. No, just it's careless. That's all it should be. Is careless.
Yeah.
Outcome was a KO, so it's a week, and that's no more than that.
But then when Gorn went down in the second one, Cherry barely even clipped him, and that was like
that was fucking fine for staging. Yeah, that was weak.
Like Butters needs a fine for staging.
Butters needs a fine just for playing.
Well, so does Butler. Like, did he not play it up or what?
The elbow, yeah.
Like, come on, mate. The stage, that's probably going to be a fine.
Man, that was brutal. That elbow was fucking brutal. You know what was so funny is the camera showed it without realising what it was first, and then they just like pretended it hadn't been on the screen and then talked about it, and I was like, oh, that's grim as fuck.
Yeah,
like,
dude.
With a knick-knack paddywhack, burn!
It was mangled, bro.
Or for the medical podcast, compound fracture.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, because compound when it perforates the skin, isn't it?
It didn't break through. He dislocated his elbow.
We didn't see any bone.
No, but you just seen his whole arm was folded in.
Literally, fucking, it was so weird.
The other way, and it was like a big void in there, and it was hanging out. It was brutal.
No, I thought we saw bone. Okay.
No, that was fucked up. Showed my wife, and she was just like,
St Kilda, they're a boneless football club, so you wouldn't see any bones anyway. So
no, but great player. You hate seeing things.
They lost, didn't they? Of course they lost. I
was the genius from half this round for like the first 3 quarters in some games, and then West Coast.
I'm pretty sure I would have finished with the most tips in the end.
I think you did 5. I think.
Yeah,
I was so far from it. You did not get 6.
You did not get 6. There's no way. I'm the only one who tipped Richmond, mate.
You did not get 6.
No, no, maybe 5. No, how many was it?
Chad, you got 4.
Rubbish.
That's what
okay.
What did I get?
You got 5.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And I got 4.
I don't know about
clawing that back now, boy.
I almost called the margin on Friday night, though. It was close. I said 50 and it was 37. So.
What did I call it at? 33?
You said 30. I said 28, I think.
Pretty sure mine was 30.
I'd have to go back.
I'll go. And it doesn't matter. Either way, I'm better than you guys. Who doesn't tip Richmond, honestly?
Me.
There was a couple of weird kind of little upsets. I'm surprised the Crows. I think that was a significant moment for the Adelaide Crows.
Yeah, look, we talked about this before leading up to the game, and I was like, no, doggies will get it done because it's at home. But
I said if
Adelaide
get it done, you're all in on them for the grand final.
100% I am.
Especially with
and they got it done in a very remarkable fashion.
Well, the old Phil Thorpe.
Fucking go for the Fs, mate. Phil Thorpe.
Philly Thorpe.
I remember watching his first game.
30,
like
so.
Tall dude.
So I was the closest, not you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think I went 28. I think.
You were closer than him.
Yeah.
But like, I remember watching Phil Thorpe and he kicked 5, I think, in his first ever game. And like, he was a lot skinnier. Then he came back after like almost a pre-season, then it's like a majority of the season in the Sandford. And like, he's a monster.
The dude is a monster.
And he's agile. Like,
yeah. And I feel like this year he's really come into himself, man.
Well, Tex can go up the ground now because him and Fogarty are fine. Like, It's completely changed now.
But the way that game started is that like Philly was doing nothing and it was all Fog, and then it just flipped like, all right, Fog's not getting it. We're just going to change the person and bada bing, bada boom.
It just fucked up the defenders. The
100% because they just like changed their focus and all of a sudden they didn't know what the fuck they were going to do.
And
the thing is, if Aaron Norton had stayed on after 1 quarter of footy, then it could have been a very different story. He kicked 3 in the first 15 minutes, and then
he kicked his 4th goal in the first minute of the second quarter.
Oh, there you go.
And had 1 more for the rest.
Yeah, if he'd have just stayed on how he was at the start, but I guess that again, defensive structure.
Yeah, it would have been
up and lock him down or whatever.
Well, then Darcy with his little basketball move, he tried to will him back into the game. That kid's a game changer. In his 2nd season?
Yeah. He's gonna be so good.
I'll tell you how many games he's played. Let's have a guess. How many games has
he
played?
Sam Darcy?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like 14.
Mixie B was injured for a few weeks too, so yeah. But no, he's written money. Like I'm trying to like fathom the fact.
How many did you say?
14.
How many are you going to say?
16?
13.
No way.
Really?
Played 13.
What the fuck?
Okay.
But it is his 5th year and the 4th year playing, so.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah, he just had a few injuries all between that. He's
Jeez.
averaged 10 games.
That doesn't sound right to me.
Played 39 games. He hasn't
How old
even
is
played 50 yet. That's a pretty significant thing. Like
How old is he?
21.
I thought he was like 19, 20. Okay.
He was
I
drafted
thought he
in
was younger.
21.
Was he
Father
really?
son in 21.
Wow. I thought he came in later than that.
So he's 22,
Yeah, it's just blowing my
23,
world.
24, 25. It's his 4th season on deck. He's averaged 10 games a season.
Credit to him.
I thought he was after Dacos. Like,
It'd be the same year, wouldn't it?
would it?
I guess it is, yeah.
Yeah, same draft.
Well, same with Cadman
Wow.
from GWS. That was actually terrifying watching how dominant he was, and like it wasn't just.
He's just flicked the switch, man. It's fucking awesome. But they gave up a lot for him, and that's what did he get, 6 in the end, wasn't it?
But it was where he was kicking them flush from 50, and that they were like perfect.
Guess how many games
execution
he's
was
played?
perfect.
God, I'm fucking low to guess now. Cadman, he's played. What was his draft year? 22.
22, yeah. He debuted.
He wouldn't be anything more than 15, surely. Cadman.
No, he's close. Maybe close to 30. 25.
52.
They're just flying under the radar, these kids.
Well, Cadman hasn't flown under the radar. He just was doing nothing for ages, and then, hey, you hit 50 games and you start to find your strap. Usually how it goes.
Oh, big men take longer to develop, and like look at the size of him. I think he flexed on his like 6th goal, and I was like, Jesus Christ, like
Big boy.
Yeah,
Who's
but he was
the kid with the lid. What's his name?
Hey,
The kid with the lid.
Darcy Jones. Is it Darcy?
Darcy Jones. Yeah, he had a good game too. He only kicked 1 goal, but he was all over it.
Yeah.
I like
so
it was Lockie Whitfield's 250th.
50th. Yeah. Sam Darcy and Nick Dacos were both in the same draft.
Jeez.
What pick did Sam Darcy was father son? So he
Number
goes.
1 at father.
Yeah.
Well, they're both father sons, weren't they? With
Yeah, Nick
and...
Dacos was number 4 father son.
Who was 23?
Not sure. I'm just looking at the individual. Holy.
So that's going to turn out to be a super draft. That may even eclipse the Sam Mitchell and the Chris Judd one and the Hodge.
How many games has Nick Dacos played?
This is going to upset me. 70?
No. You should know this because there was a moment in this year where he achieved something.
100.
A certain number of games.
100. Century.
Got his first tested
It
mark.
was like 66 games or something.
No, it was at 82 he got his
Was it?
mark. He's played 87 games now.
Yeah.
Awards, honours, 2nd Brownlow medal, 24, 3rd in the Brownlow medal, 23, best and fairest, 24, 2nd in best and fairest, 23, All Australian, 23, AFLCA champion player, 24, AFLPA best first year player, 22, Rising Star, 22, Premiership, 23, Brownlow medal, 24 votes, 38, career, 77.
That's actually insane.
That's fucking so insane.
Yeah.
He's still
And
got
not
a
even
lot of his
100
career to
games.
go. Yeah.
And he was completely eclipsed by his brother.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. He just took over, man.
Man,
Well, I thought Daycott, the younger, what's the other? What's the other?
Josh.
No, the other one.
Nick.
That last quarter, that was one of the best quarters I've ever seen from
Right,
a player.
he had
Using the
16
two Dacos,
disposals, 2 goals, and Josh Dacos.
Yeah.
He's
Oh, he's
just
talking about
confused
Josh?
them.
Yeah, it was Josh.
Him, mate. Yeah.
Josh that owned the game.
His last quarter was one of the 87 ranking points, I think it was. Something
Yeah.
in a
stupid
quarter,
like
yeah.
that. Yeah,
Fucking insane.
We forget sometimes that Nick overshadows Josh a wee bit.
100% he does. But Josh is played out of position, and he's just a utility dude. Does his job week in, week out.
Mhm.
Josh is very much like his father, though.
After that game, people were talking like you need to sign him on a very long contract because he'll end up going somewhere because any other club would be throwing lots of money at him.
Yep.
You know,
Well, Nick's jumped out the blocks, but Josh may be a bit of a slow burner. And
he's older than him. No, he's consistent.
him a
He's
slow
no, but I mean,
burner,
like that superstar quality.
He doesn't.
Might,
but he's not like he's not that
level.
type of player. He's just the
under the radar.
Well, yeah, but if he wants the money, you got to.
he's the modern day Matt Prittis. Like it's just
keep,
in and under.
If he gets a headband and he starts
doesn't matter
sticking his finger up at the crowd, money goes up.
On what his game averages are. A club that he'd be getting paid $900 a year.
Yeah, well, it's not
at any club.
Mm.
Well, Melbourne, they'd offer you double that. Yeah.
St Kilda would offer him 2.2 or something stupid. But I mean, a player like him at St Kilda would go a long way. A player at him like North would go a long way. A player like him at West Coast would go a very long way.
Yeah.
Right. And Richmond could use someone like him. Do you know what I mean? It's like they're getting like told, stop worrying about throwing all the money you need to throw at Nicky Boy and focus on retaining the Mr. Consistent, who's exactly what Scott Penner.
Yeah. Well, Nick will never leave unless he goes to Tasmania and they offer him. Well,
neither of them would ever leave. They're Collingwood boys through and through.
Well, that's what I mean. You don't have to offer the world to them. It'll be like, all right, they're going to stay.
But you have to offer them a long contract. You don't have to offer the world to them.
And it has to be enough that they can't be lured by money elsewhere.
Yeah. So it's like you're gonna. The reality is, like, if you're in it for 15 years, 10 to 15 years, right? You want to maximise the amount of money you make in that time. So then when your body is fucked and you can't work properly anymore, you've built yourself up. Whatever you need to generate money.
No, he's claim combo from the AFL. No, they've got that nice little player fund.
Let me tell
so remember that time I played at the SCG? That fault.
Yeah. Turf was bad. Shit. Look, it wouldn't be a weekly podcast if we didn't talk about how fucked Vossi is.
Well, talk about text messages. This has been a record amount of texting incidents.
Yeah, this was good.
Like, we haven't seen this many since, like, I think until maybe we graduated the year after we discovered alcohol, and like since so many horrible texts have been sent.
I'll tell you what, this MCG one was fucking ridiculous.
It was.
It was.
If you can't understand the humour behind it, and the reality is those Carlton supporters, they're the ones hurling abuse and throwing shit at their own players.
Their own team,
right, every week. If you can't understand the humour behind the fact that, hey, it's gotten that bad now, they're probably going to try to kill him. Right? He made a threat jest, and it wasn't a direct threat. It was just making a joke. And he has had, what, a 5-year ban?
Yeah.
Well, the problem is, like, the media didn't say what he'd said at the start. Everyone was like, oh, it's disgusting. And it's like,
yeah,
what do you
and then
say?
you read it, and
reporting
it's like
23 men going missing.
Yeah.
And a preemptive murder of
Voss.
Michael Voss?
Michael Voss, yeah.
If he hadn't said the second part, it wouldn't have even made the news. I think because they saw the word murder.
He didn't threaten him. He just made a joke about how bad they are. But Willie Rioli can literally threaten you and gets fucking nothing for it.
All good, sir.
Yeah. Well, did they need?
Nothing to see here.
I was like, were the media trying to say, "Oh, Carlton needs something to kind of grab onto or something"? You know what I mean? Like something to rally around. But then when you heard it come out, it's like it just makes
it was the MCG that
makes them look like pussies.
Okay, Jack.
But I reckon Vossi probably would have laughed at it too in different circumstances. Like it's
yeah. Like if it was just the first part, I'm like, all right, you've got to have a sense of humor at some point. But
you've got to have a sense of humor about the second part as well. Like it's
but
because that's what Carlton supporters are like. It's not. It's more of a observation of how terrible they are as supporters than it is the condition of the football club and the playing group, the coaching panel. It is literally a dig at Blue supporters.
But you know what's even more annoying is that the media would have had some idea, or the Carlton would have known what was said in the message, and instead of trying to de-escalate it early and say, look, it was actually said in jest, however, the second part was a little bit inappropriate.
Yeah.
They could have squashed the whole thing.
As soon as I saw it,
And it's actually that Carlton have done a disservice to the person as well as the media because they weren't forthcoming.
Collingwood's the one who imposed the ban.
Collingwood.
There's a Collingwood member who sent it.
Yeah,
That's odd.
Collingwood imposed the ban.
and it's what is it? A ban from
He
the
got banned from the
MCG?
MCG,
Yeah.
and Collingwood have banned him as a member.
How do they know
Right.
it was a Collingwood supporter? Did he misspell the text message?
Yeah.
No, his phone. He sent from his phone number.
I know it was a joke. 'Cause they were illiterate. Like,
Oh,
yeah,
That was actually funny. That was good.
I missed that.
could have been a Port supporter. We can't rule that out.
Yeah. I didn't realise that it was a Collingwood supporter.
Yeah, so
and as
they
soon as I
revoked
saw
his
it-
membership and enforced the 5-year
Yeah.
ban.
As soon as I saw it, I went looking for Gorringe to see if he'd fucking gone quiet. Like he'd sent a
It was
slide
him.
text. It was like, oh shit! I better hide, boys.
That wasn't me, but that was funny.
yeah.
But I mean, like, you get 2 years for throwing cardboard at the SCG, and you get 5 years for sending us. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Sending a joke, and you get a self-imposed 1-week break for actually threatening to harm people.
Yeah.
So
Crazy.
So-
And 4 weeks for saying something Eminem said in every song on his greatest hits album. Like, come on.
I'll tell you what, they really need to sort out
It's fucked.
the people at the top.
Yeah. It's absolutely.
Andrew Dillon is a.
fucked. You've done it once. You might as well do it again.
No, that's offensive to people because that's still in the dictionary.
Andrew Dillon is a. I mean, it's offensive to people who aren't Andrew Dillon. So it's like a. Got to remember.
Well, these are the people these universities are churning out now. These are the ones who are getting places. Like, just because you can remember and regurgitate information doesn't mean you understand it. And like, there's no common sense factor in it.
Do you reckon you could beat him in a fight?
I could probably outdo him in a Sudoku book.
Ooh. Very macho.
Well, the AFL can't do numbers. Look at their accounting. Like
on fire.
Well,
Very
the
good.
umpires-
Tell us where you really feel, Chad.
Yeah.
no, the umpires can cook the books.
They can.
Gambling isn't cooking the book.
Oh, potato, wouldn't it?
Good.
That's like saying the mushrooms all look the same. Have they
No.
sentenced her yet? Like, is she life?
Yeah, she got life.
Is it?
Yeah.
What if Christensen had to deal it? What do you reckon he'd give her?
4 weeks, apparently.
Would he call it reckless?
I'd call it careless.
Yeah.
Succulent mushroom meal.
Nah,
What?
she's not been sentenced yet. She
Oh.
will likely receive a life sentence.
I thought she had received sentencing. That was the whole point of it.
No, of
No,
course
It was
don't
just
work
the trial
quickly.
for Yeah. Anyway, what other footy things you want to talk about?
I wanted to talk about the Eagles Port Adelaide game a little bit more because
Of course you did.
Of course I did. Because the Eagles came out firing, and
Careful say coming out with the West Coast Eagles this week. You're going to upset someone.
King, the
Oh,
king, the king.
Harley, yeah. Well,
King.
that's kind of what I wanted to talk about. What did he say to Jason Horn
Fucking
Francis? Because
so
he's giving it
good.
this. He's talking about how he's running his mouth. And
No,
I'm
but
pretty
what he
sure-
said was 1 year and you ran back to your mummy.
Is that what he said?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. That's
So
good.
so he's in a predicament right now because all of a sudden 90% of the football world now love him.
Yeah.
Right? They've all been shitting on him because they think he's all reckless and tough and he gives away too many free kicks and he needs
He
to sort
does.
that out,
6
right?
this week. Fucking.
Needs to sort it out, right? But everyone who hated him now loves him because everyone hates Jason Horn-Francis,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And they especially hate him because he's a little sook, right? But Harley's in a predicament now, right?
He can't leave now.
If you leave the club, you're going to cop it from everyone
Mm,
for the rest of your life.
yeah.
Not a little bit, not while you're playing. You will cop it for the rest of your life because you went out on a limb to reduce that man to nothing, which
Yeah.
worked perfectly.
Very,
it was
very
brilliant.
good. Yeah.
It was exceptional, actually, and everyone loves you for it. But now you have to sign along. And if
or his mum has to leave the state wherever he goes.
No, but if he does sign a contract extension off the back of that, he will possibly go down in football folklore, not because he ends up being one of the greatest players we ever see, but because he got some other bloke's balls and he crushed them in his hand and then made him look at his giant set he had between his legs and said, "This is fucking what a real man
How do you
does."
know that's what he said?
Because it was reported.
self-reported. he was proud to self-report that
It was
one.
reported after that's what had been said on the field. Yeah.
I was trying to lip read it. I went back a few times and I thought he
Yeah.
just said to him, "Oh, you've had one kick."
No. It's took you 1 year.
No,
Run
that's
back to your
fucking
mama.
brilliant.
It's clear that
That is-
Harley Reid's going to be a grade sledger for the rest of his
Oh,
career, I
mate.
think.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I mean, if you're gonna start doing that, you're definitely on the right track.
Yeah.
And
He had a great game,
and because
too.
that's a brilliant game, right? And I think if
He's put a few together
if
now, I
Graham
think.
was playing, they probably would have
Yeah.
kept that pace going the whole
he's big
time.
out, wasn't he? Yeah.
Yeah.
Big out, but it also really positive signs from all the youth. Go in there and make it happen, you know.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, you're
so-
putting quarters together now.
Well, they put 2.5 together, which
Yeah.
was, and it was from the start, not the end where they've already been beaten. They're
Yeah,
trying to
yeah,
claw back. They're in the position where it's like, right, if we just keep a consistent level from here on out, we might actually get it over the line.
Mm.
Yeah.
But
I think that I said it in the chat after the game. I feel like the chirping, like the mindset switched to just getting in between their ears, like getting their heads instead of actually playing the football, and that is kind of what lost in the game. If
But
they
there's
could kick as well
there's-
as they were chirping, then
there's
it
your
would have been a
immaturity
different-
of a team of an average of 50 games.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
100%.
That's
100%.
that's where that comes in, you know. Like,
Yeah.
and you know what? I like the sledging and the hardness and the aggression, and
Yeah.
like they were. You look at Clay Hall; he's played 13 games.
And he was probably arguably one of their best.
Yeah, if you got a kid who's played 13 games running around like he's played 150,
Yeah,
right? So
he's having 25 up against the Port Adelaide midfield
and this
as
is
well.
and this is where, you know, people think they're going to be shit forever, but it's going to happen rapidly. Where it's going to go, we've all hit 50 games, but we've played as if we've been playing with all the load on our shoulders. We've got 100 games worth of experience,
Mm.
and a whole flock of them is going to, and like some of them are just developing in front of you, and.
I just want Elijah Hewitt to have some consistency in his game.
Yeah, but he's
He
played
will.
12 games?
That was probably 50. The way
15
we're
15
remembering
games,
things tonight.
He's been riddled with injuries, and he's
Played
only,
104.
Yeah.
I would say he's played no more than 20.
Profile 29.
29, all right. So
Yeah.
he's he
I
hasn't
feel
had
like
it-
he has flashes where he looks.
yeah, but
so
he
good
has
and then
it,
flashes
this
where he
is the
looks like-
longest run he's had. Like
Yeah.
you give him a whole season, he'll get, you know, like
But Harley, Clay Hall, Elijah Hewitt,
don't
Tim who?
yeah. I found out he took himself out the side.
Did he really?
He sent himself back to the waffle.
Really?
Yeah.
And he played midfield in the waffle too.
Yeah, sent himself back.
That's interesting.
And that might be someone who's going, fuck, I really got to sort this out.
Yeah.
But I mean, don't bring him back in for the rest of the year. I reckon.
I don't. I agree.
I wouldn't.
No, I agree. Brady Hoff.
Gone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
those four. Like,
So like, you got plenty good talent there. Zach Butters, my god, he's just too good.
yeah, he is.
He's a dick. but
Like, he's just a fucking dick.
he's a good. Like I like that game because I really like the chirping and the fight and the arguing and it made it.
I don't mind it. I like it when you're in a position that you're better than.
Yeah, but
What
they
we're
lost it
currently
in the last
producing.
quarter. Do you know what I mean? Like it's not
Yeah,
like
because of all the chirping.
no, it wasn't because of all the chirping. It's because you got a bunch of kids who have run out of legs and they're
So they decided.
and the back line is falling apart, and then they get frustrated. But like it's the chirping didn't cause that. The chirping's kind of what kept Port rocked for most of the game because it was like, how are they beating us? And then they're beating us and rubbing it in our face as well. And it's like that would rattle you so quickly. You got to remember there was like Liam Ryan wasn't playing. Jamie Cripps the only senior player on that footy field. Liam Baker's only his first. Like you got no seniority there, literally whatsoever. The rest of them are all
Fucking Rep
Kids.
Azzo played 12th game or something.
yeah. So like you look at that, like
Love
name
that kid by the
Bailey
way.
Williams would be the only other
Yeah, yeah.
person you could
Oh,
consider.
Liam Duggan.
Come on, he wasn't even on the footy field. Fucking hell. I wouldn't even consider him being there. Like, it's
Fair.
you could have subbed him off in the first quarter, and I wouldn't have even noticed. Like,
Yeah.
and one time during that game, I was like, "Oh, Duggo, watch him turn it over when he done some slick movement through and half back." I was like, "He's going to kick this straight to the opposition."
Close his eyes, left boot.
That's what he
Turn
did.
over.
Like but you see someone like Clay Hall or Ruben Jimby doing that, and they're lowering the eyes and finding somewhere to put it. You know. Like,
Mhm.
there's no senior players on that footy field. So losing it in the last quarter away,
Fair enough. I'll pull it in a
I
bit.
like the chirping. The chirping and the aggressiveness and the chirping is probably what kept them in the game as long as it did, because it helps build confidence too. And they were backing it up with a genuinely decent performance.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Porter cooked.
What about Freo? They responded finally. Big game against Hawthorn. What do we think of that game? Do we
They
pull
nearly
it
lost
apart?
They
that game,
almost
didn't they?
lost it, and it was almost very stressful. Yeah. I'm pissed off with myself for putting myself in the position where I was cheering them on for a win again. But I'm glad they got it. But
They
still
should
not
not have won
convinced
that
by
game.
them. No, they
No,
shouldn't.
Hawthorn,
I'm still not convinced
yeah.
by them.
Should not have won that game at all.
No.
Actually, you know what's something weird to come out of that game? The post interview with Brayshaw. Like,
No.
He, obviously he was bleeding, but I'm like, everyone was making it like it was like he was dying. So even like on the footage, it says warning, like violence warning or something, and I'm like,
Just a bit of claret.
It was all over his face and his shirt, but it was kind of full on. Looks like there was a bit of a hole in his head.
yeah,
Just a bit of claret.
yeah. I just thought that everyone made a big hoo-ha about it. I was like, it's not the worst thing we've seen.
Just
No.
footy.
Yeah, he puts his head over the ball. Good on him.
I honestly don't like why are they complaining about blood. Like, I mean, some people are squeamish, but saw
I thought the elbow was worse.
Saw,
than the
yeah.
bloody blood.
Yeah.
saw Butler's elbow on broadcast. Like, good
I agree
grief.
with that. The elbow was definitely worse. I'm not convinced by him. Not sure if we'll see him in the 8 by the end of the
I think
year.
they're destined to fall out. But I
Yeah.
mean, I didn't realize
They're in 8th now.
GWS did such a great service. Now the Crows are a game ahead in third, so that could be a
I told
close to
you,
a top four finish.
if Adelaide do it, they're going all the way to the end, man.
All depends on what happens with the Gold Coast Suns.
yeah. But I wouldn't want to play the Crows with a home final. That would be very hard to topple, I think. Yeah.
There's only three
And if they
sides.
decide to do the power stance.
There's
but
only three sides who can do it now, in my opinion.
Nah, I still think there's more. The top 8 is now so close. Stupid.
Yeah, but who can actually go all the way is what I'm saying. Like, who have the firepower and the consistency to go bang, bang, bang.
So you stuck on the top 3, Collingwood, Brisbane, Adelaide.
Yeah.
Fair.
I don't see anyone else.
You don't see Geelong getting a run on.
They don't have the consistency to do it.
But they've got the experience to potentially put a foot down, find another gear.
Yeah, yes and no. Like, it's going to, yeah.
You've got 3 teams who are in there at the moment who haven't played finals in quite a long time. So that'll be interesting to see how they adjust and they can remain. Because Fremantle, Adelaide, Gold Coast? I mean, Gold Coast are destined to have their maiden voyage into the...
They're going to get, this is their
Hawthorn
finals
played
berth.
finals last year. Yeah.
Hawks went very close.
Prelim, wasn't it?
Yeah, they lost the prelims.
I don't know. It's going to be an interesting... How many weeks left? Like 5?
4 rounds.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, this year's gone quick, though.
Feels like it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nah, it's going to be more than 4 rounds. We got...
That's 5 rounds, I think,
5
actually.
rounds
So
now.
what round, no, you said round 17?
19, 20,
No,
21.
episode 17.
Oh, 6.
Oh.
Yeah.
6. We got 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24.
But
Yeah.
it's going to be chaotic to the end. Like, percentage is going to play a huge thing this year.
It
Like,
really is.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what's going to play a huge thing is which teams go without losing it, dropping any more games. Right? Because, like, usually you get towards the end of the home and away, that's where you drop 1 or 2, right? Doesn't matter what team you are, that's where you start dropping a couple, right? So if you can get your next 6 done, what's like Collingwood's clear, 3.5?
1.5.
1.5?
Brisbane.
Oh,
They're 56 points, Brisbane.
Oh,
are on
because they
50.
lost. That's right.
yeah, they can't take the foot off the pedal just yet.
No, and I was just thinking
And, like,
just then
once-
as you started talking, I don't think they've really rested anyone of those
No, so
seniors and those
so
gun
the
players.
moment
too.
they drop to, what's Brizzy clear of?
They're 2 points clear of Adelaide.
So they drop
50 points.
they drop 2, and it's like this is how they might be at the top now, but whichever team can get the next 6 straight
And then
Is-
Gold Coast win that bonus game.
is very likely to be
Not bonus game, but
yeah,
you
but
know
like
what I'm saying.
it's whichever team can win 6 on the trot now. It's probably who's going to finish top.
Yeah.
Mm.
Same with, what was I going to say? With Fremantle, have a very hard run home too. They've got I think their last game is the Bulldogs, the next game's Collingwood, so you wouldn't probably pencil them in to win either. So I think they're destined to fall out the 8.
Well, they
I
got
think-
Collingwood, then they got the Derby, which they'll lose. Then they've got
Well, I mean, the way West Coast are playing, if they give them give them a
Jack
sniff,
Jack Graham's out. They're not.
yeah, true. Then they got Carlton, could
Mm.
go either way. Then they got Port, could go either way. then they got Brisbane. I wouldn't say it's a very hard run home. Then they got the Dogs.
Oh
in
no,
the last game.
That's a pretty hard run.
Yeah, because West Coast will just be purely out to stop them from getting.
That's right. That's all they'll care about is shut down. You got to remember that, like,
or hurting them
and hurting them. Yeah, like it's not an easy run when you got a derby in there.
Yeah,
it's like same as like Crows playing Port is not a guaranteed win.
No,
you just don't fucking know. Like, no matter how shit the opposition is. So I honestly reckon whichever team can win the next 6 on a trot, who's going to finish at the top, and it's going to be one of those 3 sides going to win 6 straight from here on out.
I think it's likely.
But Adelaide and Brisbane, I think it's very, very achievable.
Adelaide will have a slightly easier run where we finished last year.
Correct.
So Brisbane will have a bit of a harder run home.
Yeah, but sometimes based
Adelaide
on the fixture, they might have all their easy games towards the end.
Yeah, Adelaide have got Gold Coast, Port, Hawthorn, West Coast, Collingwood, and then their last game's North Melbourne.
So they've got...
Yeah, that's not an easy run, yeah.
It's pretty easy.
Oh, North Melbourne, West Coast, yeah. The rest of them, yeah, that'd be interesting, I think.
Hawthorn's probably... Where's the Hawthorn game?
Adelaide.
Yeah, they got it cruisy.
They don't fucking leave Adelaide. They've got Gold Coast in Adelaide, then they've got Port in Adelaide, then they've got Hawthorn in Adelaide. Then they come to Perth, then they're back in Adelaide.
Yeah, but they always win in Perth. They're dominant. They've been dominant here even when West Coast were in their premiership window.
Yeah, and
Adelaide.
weirdly at the time West Coast were winning at Adelaide Oval, and
That's
Adelaide
right. Crows have always played well in WA, and they got a massive following base here. Crows do so.
Yeah.
I think it's the love of.
Yeah, he's about 6'7".
Yeah,
it's a mutual love between Phil Walsh. He was big at both.
That's right.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. That's a really easy run home, and if you in comparison, I mean, Collingwood's going to have the easiest. They probably don't leave the MCG. So
let's find out.
They do leave the MCG.
They have Freo at the MCG. They have Richmond at the MCG. They have Brisbane at the MCG. They have Hawthorn at the MCG. They have Adelaide at Adelaide Oval. Then they have Melbourne at the MCG.
So they leave their one. That's a hard run. That is a legitimately hard run home. Because the hardest game, one of the 2 hardest games they've got to play, one of them's not even out of the MCG. It's out of the state.
Out of the state, yeah. For the first time all year.
That's a good run home for them.
They leave in round 23.
How did they snag that towards the end?
What do you mean? That's doesn't it take where it's played away? That's actually a very difficult run.
Yeah,
because they're all top 8 sides.
Yeah.
But Richmond,
except Richmond. But fucking who knows what Richmond side's going to show up? But
and Melbourne's their last game too.
But and D's are coming back with a vengeance to try push for the 8 now. So that the D's winning that game could be them playing finals or not. You know, so. Like, you got to consider that as a...
Brisbane have got a pretty tough run.
Bet they do.
They have...
They've both got it. All 3 of those teams are playing each other in the last end of the season.
Bulldogs, Gold Coast, Collingwood, Sydney, Freo, Hawthorn. Will be pretty tough.
It's going to be an interesting... I think the end of the season may be more entertaining than the final season.
I think Brisbane's got the easiest run out of the 3 of those.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, like I said, Brisbane is still yet to find their next gear, and that's what's terrifying.
That's where I think Adelaide's at as well, though.
Yeah, and this is why I
think the Crows can go harder again.
Likely to make it.
Yeah, but
Geelong. They've got St Kilda, North Melbourne, Port Adelaide, Essendon, Sydney, Richmond.
Okay, yeah.
Same with
Rankin.
They're going to win 6.
Same with Rankin. I think he was destined to play in final. I think he'll light them up.
Where are Geelong sitting on the ladder? 4th?
Yeah.
And how far behind Adelaide are they?
One game.
One game.
And percentage.
Geelong's going to finish.
But 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 are all 1 game behind Adelaide.
Correct, but you once you're
and then the Western Bulldogs are in 9th.
So all those teams are whoever wins 6 straight games is finishing first.
Yeah, which is going to be Geelong probably.
Yeah, I think or second once you get down to that number, but still like it's going from you're fighting for a spot in the 8 to securing a home final. It's
going to be wild.
And a double chance. This is an exciting season.
Yeah, it is.
One of the closest ones in recent memory. Like, a lot of players have got their top end players are quite entertaining now. Like we're getting spoiled with full forwards for the first time in the longest time.
Years, bro.
It's been a long.
It's like it's gonna start changing the dynamic of the game in the next 10 years, I think, and we're gonna start seeing some more pure forward play.
We got Cadman, your Thilthorpe.
Because you look at every team has pure forwards now. Just about every team does. North Melbourne, St Kilda, probably the outliers there.
Even Freo have 2 key forwards.
That's what I mean. Like it's every team has like Hawks probably don't really have one either as well. It's like they don't.
No.
Of what is a
Well, they're relying on Gunston, who's he's having.
But he's tiny.
Renaissance.
He's a middle-sized forward. Always has been.
Yeah, maybe a Chol.
Middle-sized forward. They don't have like a legitimate.
Chol's pretty decent.
Yeah, but he's a great forward. I'm not saying he's
not.
not. But
size-wise, yeah.
He's not. But he's not like a.
He's not a key.
I'm taking a lead and I'm leaving you behind. I'm taking that mark.
Well, he's built like a full, but he plays like a half.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not a natural.
Yeah, but he's.
What?
He's not the size of what a normal key forward is.
How tall is he? He's up there, 6 something.
6'4", I reckon.
Well, next to Nick Waxton, he looks. Maybe that's why I'm looking at him.
Yeah, because the Wizards.
Yeah.
4'9".
Yeah, he needs to focus back on his football. I think, little Watto, and same with Ginnivan. They just need to do it on the field instead of.
Ginnivan was pretty good on the weekend.
He was,
but they need to start.
Maybe Chol is listed as a key forward at 200 centimeters.
Yes, he's taller than me. That's 6'7".
Okay.
So that's pretty decent.
Yeah, so I thought he was shorter than that.
No, he's a big boy.
The Waterman.
Bigger
than Jake the Snake.
Yeah, that's a real key forward.
Real key.
No, we miss him. Hopefully he's getting better.
Even how good's Aaron Norton been the last 4?
He's actually looking like a forward for
just like flick the switch, and
but like I said earlier, like great in the first quarter, and then
but it's
patches,
when
but he gets locked out. So.
Defense locks in it. Like you got him when you got him and Darcy together. But what? Well, he went through yips earlier in the year and couldn't even take a mark. And was like, he was looking at the point where he was probably going to get dropped. And
it looks like he's hit the weight room. He's looking like
something snapped mid-season, and now he's just like finally coming into what he always should have been. You know, like
if Ugle-Hagan ever comes back to the Bullies, how are they going to keep the 3 talls? And are they going to go like a similar structure to the Crows, or they're going to have to push one back? Surely,
I don't see him fitting back in.
Stranger things.
Oh well, man, him and Sam Darcy would be the.
Imagine that as firepower, man.
It's just like move Norton on and bring him in, but you wouldn't because
Norton or English on.
Nah, because Tim English is a ruckman.
Yeah,
and he's a ruckman.
And he's English. Is he? Or is it just his last name?
Australian. It's just his last name.
You don't.
Who else is in there? Tall, Rory Lobb. There's a lot of talls.
Defender.
Yeah.
Leah's down. Yeah. They are quite tall.
A lot of talls.
Yeah.
In the Western Bulldogs.
They'd be smart just to move Ugle-Hagan on, but if they did, they'd end up moving.
It's one of the. I mean, like if Ugle-Hagan himself,
and then Freo would pay him $1.4 million. And put him in the waffles.
Yeah.
This is probably going to be on the conspiracy theory podcast, but I tried to follow this. I'm trying to piece it together. So Ugle-Hagan's car was used in a shootout.
Yeah, because it was stolen. Yeah.
And then another Western Bulldogs ex-player. Did they have something like millions of dollars worth of footage stolen from their car?
And $1 million cash.
I thought it was $1 million worth of footage. They said
footage of what?
Well, that's what I was trying to figure out.
How's footage worth $1 million?
Well, I thought they were playing that up to the insurance company would pay out. Because I'm like, well...
No, I'm pretty sure it was $1 million cash was stolen.
Huh?
I'm pretty sure it was $1 million that was stolen.
Why would you keep $1 million in your car?
That's Taron Thomas business, isn't it? Was it a Lamborghini?
Yeah. No. But
is that like a weird?
Because Ugle-Hagan was cleared of anything in that because his car was stolen like weeks ago. It was legitimately stolen.
Yeah, but I just think it's weird that ex-Bulldog player and then those things happen within weeks of each other. Like, do you know what I mean?
Well, the shootout happened on the week or last.
Why do I not hear about any of this shit?
It's just pretty.
Do you not read don't read the AFL?
Do you know
Google News because you get all the good shit.
Do you know why you don't see any of that? Because you don't have Facebook.
Yeah, okay.
Because like my algorithm on Facebook is mostly just all related stuff, and then good memes
and midget porn.
That's not on Facebook.
Like my real, because he's been looking. Been trying to find it for years. I know that
because they've banned it.
my algorithm for my videos is cooked, but my actual timeline is very good for everything I need.
Mine's like a weird mixture of the Pyramids and Gordon Ramsay's like kitchen nightmares. Do you ever watch that? Go back and watch that show?
So funny,
man. Love Gordon
So
Ramsay.
funny.
All right, tips then.
Tips out for the boys. Tips out for the boys.
This one's for Graham.
He doesn't mean the tip of his cock, all right? Don't say anything bad about it.
You two are unbelievable.
Oh dear, that's mate. We're trying.
Chad, can you sing high?
No, mate. I'm like a what do they call it? Baritone when you're deep. You're real deep.
Baritone.
Yeah, I can go real deep, high.
Because we need like a tips out for the boys. Just like
Tips out for the boys.
no, we're gonna need like
for
naturally
boys.
talented.
Tips out for the boys.
Yeah, there you go.
He's done it right.
Yeah, man. I had to put the finger in the ear for it though.
Yeah.
Shimon.
All right. Who are you tipping? Essendon versus
hang
the
on.
Giants.
Giants by
28.
27. Mine scroll to.
There you go.
Hang on, let me get the old.
Obviously, he's going to go Bombers by 15. I'm so close to the margin, but
The other way around.
How bad was the Bombers game on the? They called that the most boringest game ever. I thought Adelaide versus GWS at the start of the year was a snore fest. I think they've actually catapulted it to the worst game I've ever watched.
It was pretty poor.
Horrendous.
Yeah, pretty poor.
I'm going to go GWS, but I'm going to go by 40.
Okay.
Like the Bombers, they're injured. Like, who have they got left?
Not many people at all. Oh, Nick
No, they
Martin,
dropped three-
ACL.
3 more players that.
That fucking
Yeah.
sucks. He's such a good player
Yeah, well,
in the wrong team.
But is that it? Do they worry about the conditioning of the players?
He was a
Is that
train
really
on at West Coast, wasn't he?
Who?
Nick Martin.
He was what?
He was a train-on player at West Coast, and then the Bombers took him. Now he's done his ACL.
No, it's shit. That's a year out.
Yeah. All right, I got Brisbane.
I got Brisbane to the Gabba.
Gabatoir.
I do like the Western Bulldogs, and I like the look of them coming
So
into
do
the
I,
back
but
end.
I got the
I reckon
Gabatoir.
I'm going the Bullies. Just based on, I think, form and firepower. I think the Crows would have been a good kind of warm-up game for him.
You don't watch football, do you?
Why? What?
Based on form and
Yeah.
firepower. Fucking.
Well, they're playing. Bulldogs aren't playing dreadful.
No, but
They,
based on form,
They just
Brisbane
got-
are playing better than them.
and they just got belted.
Oh well.
50 points, wasn't it, in the end? Or something like that?
Oh,
Who got
maybe.
belted by 50 points?
Wasn't it? Didn't the Dogs get belted?
No,
in
they
the
came
end?
back.
Oh, they came back. Sorry, they did come back, didn't they?
Yeah.
They almost got belted, yeah.
Yeah. No, they made.
Oh, yeah, 98.
Yeah, that's
Lost
right.
by 11. Okay, you got the Dogs, that's fine. I've got Hawthorn
Yeah,
against
they only
Port
came
Adelaide.
back in the last quarter, though. They were getting.
Oh, this is hard to tip because it's a Tasmanian stadium with no
Tassie, yeah.
roof.
Exactly, so you go Hawthorn because they're
100%.
one of 2 teams who know how to play there.
Yeah. And there's still no update about the roof yet.
I
Nah.
haven't heard anything.
Are we still? What are we waiting for now?
I don't have Facebook, so I wouldn't.
I would never fucking
Yeah.
know anyway.
What if everyone from high school thinks you're dead? Like,
No, I logged in. I logged in the other day to send through the tips to you on my laptop. I log in and I send the graphics
so you've got an
that you
account?
don't post. Yeah.
oh, well,
How do you think he talks to us on Messenger?
Yeah.
you can have Messenger without having Facebook.
No shit, he has Messenger without having Facebook.
But
I
you
You
said
still
you
have
had
to
an
have.
account.
You still have to have a Facebook account.
Do you deactivate it or do you just?
No, just they're dormant.
Oh, okay, you just don't log in. Or you just. Okay.
The profile picture on that account was actually taken in this room.
It was.
You still got that guitar?
No.
Damn.
How
It's a good
long? How
guitar.
long?
That was
good
a that
guitar.
was a dumb sale. I don't even know why I sold it.
Yeah. Well,
How old's the photo? You catfishing or?
No.
No.
Not that long ago. You
No,
can't see
okay.
my face either. You can just see my hands playing the guitar.
It was a fucking really good guitar. I shouldn't have sold
It was a fucking really good photo too. My brother took that. Anyway, I logged in to send through the graphics and I saw this fucking the one thing that no almost 40-year-old man ever wants to see. Fortunately, I live on the other side of the planet, but a high school reunion page has been created. and I've been
Yeah.
tagged into it.
How many years since you
Oh,
graduated? now?
You just need to
I
get. You just need to shit.
Graduated 2004.
Just shit post on it.
No.
So
not
21
interested.
years since you graduated.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Fucking old
Yeah.
man, right?
You just got to shit post on it. And
No, I'm
Just
not- I was
like
never that
Photoshop-
guy then. I'm not that guy now.
Photoshop yourself like doing weird things as a reason
Just
why
onto
you
like
can't come.
onto Mad Dog's pictures from his comp and that.
Yeah.
Everyone was like, Dan's a mad bodybuilder in Australia now. That would actually be pretty funny.
But you graduated over here, didn't you?
No.
I
You
wasn't
graduated?
educated in this country. Well,
Oh, you were the UK. Well, you'd have to fly home for that.
No. He was
obviously, I'm
never
not. Yeah, I
here.
would, but I've got no interest in.
No.
It was just there.
He never came. He stayed at home.
Yeah, I stayed there as a teenager. Graduated high school, kind of.
Oh.
It was only Benji came.
Oh, that's right. I always go. Maybe I'm getting you and your brother confused, or
That's odd.
well, you're the same genetics. Not that odd.
This is a lot of talking between tips here. This is
Sorry,
gonna
yeah,
make-
So
right,
anyway,
right.
Sydney
Back.
Sydney Swans.
Yeah, I got Sydney too. Did you go for Hawthorn or Port, by the way?
No, Hawks,
Yeah.
Tasmania.
Yeah, okay. I got Swans.
Yeah, well, Swans, they're starting to have a little bit of a resurgence, I think. They've got some players back now, but yeah, I like it.
Yep.
This one's going to be... God.
I got the D's.
The tipping spread on this is mind-boggling.
Is it?
43% have gone Carlton.
What? They're crazy. Oh, God. That's too...
Well, I mean, who knows at this point with these two? This could go either way.
No, Melbourne have been
Melbourne will
in
win.
red-hot form.
Do you reckon?
Jack Malcolm will kick fucking
Yeah,
12
kicked
goals.
12, put himself at the top of the ladder for
Yeah,
the Collingwood.
yeah.
Weirdo.
Well, just based upon reactions to text, mate, I'm going to Melbourne. Like, see, that was the biggest overreaction ever.
All right, next one's got a very interesting spread as well.
Yep.
That's odd considering where teams are in the developments.
79% of tipsters have gone West Coast,
Yeah.
and they are the favourite
Yeah, they
in
are.
punting.
Well, it's like Optus
I'm
as
one
well.
of
That
them.
part I can understand.
I am Richmond.
No.
Richmond just won their 5th game.
It's all right.
I'm going West Coast.
I'm going West Coast.
Yeah, they won't be able to sustain that. No, not at Optus Oval.
West Coast don't even have forwards.
They'll be okay.
Richmond won't have Noah Bolton because the game's at 6:10.
Who cares?
In
The
Perth,
police?
which is yeah.
His lawyer, the magistrate.
It's 6:10 in Perth, so that's 9:10 we're here. So you should be in bed
10
before the
past.
game
Is
starts.
it
Was it
Eastern
10
Standard or is
past
it our
8?
time?
That's our time.
Can he,
Two
no, he
hours.
can't travel. No, he can
2
travel
hours.
interstate. He just can't be out
He
after.
just can't. He's still on a curve. Yeah,
Yeah, you're right.
2 hours.
Well, so he's like has to be locked into a hotel room by a certain time if he comes over to Perth.
Well, it has to be his home residence. He can't be.
So he can't.
Maybe he
travel
can't. Maybe he must not be able to travel then. Yeah.
You're right.
Well, I've got West Coast.
Anyway, I've
then
got
I've got
Richmond.
Geelong.
Yeah, I got the cat.
Oh, yeah. Look, as much as I love the Saints,
Oh, this is Cooper Gretsch's favourite game because he lives in Geelong.
Oh, does he?
So he's going to go watch his team get slaughtered, then blame the umpires for it, and on his match day vlog down at the GMHBA.
There you go.
I have Collingwood,
Same.
the same as 94% Australia does.
That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, that's not surprising, especially at the G. But yeah, I can't see Fremantle putting it together. Collingwood are going to run him too hard into the ground, I think.
Yeah.
And I'm going to close it out with Crom.
Yeah, I think we'll get a bit of revenge from earlier on in the year.
Very good.
Wow, the only roughie in punting that I've picked is Richmond.
We've gone West Coast, and it's hard to. Like I said, I'm still. That's a big swing to one way with where the teams are at the moment.
Just, it's absurd that you pick them.
Nah.
Why?
Why? Because they have won 1 game, and Richmond have won 5, 6 now.
Nah. This one's been fucking circled on the calendar for a little while for West Coast. They're going to win this game.
Tigers have won 4. This is going to be their 5th win. They're going to jump North Melbourne on the ladder.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are. They're going to jump North Melbourne and be tied with St Kilda. And if St Kilda lose by enough, which they will, because it's against Geelong,
They'll actually fucking.
they'll probably jump
Jump 'em on
St Kilda
percentage
on
too.
percentage as well.
Is there alarm bells going off at North Melbourne at the moment? Because if they're only 2 points ahead of Richmond, and where these teams are in development wise, that's going to be an alarm bell for somebody.
Yeah, Clarko's probably doomed at the end of the year.
There's been alarm bells for a long time.
Yeah, but that's. I mean,
No,
North
they'll-
Melbourne should at least be pushing for the 8 or close to at least the.
Well,
10,
they've
like
got a
10.
super talented list, but it's just there's other issues at play there, and I couldn't even tell you now what to do. But there's multiple clubs where there is major alarm bells going off, and they are St Kilda, Essendon, Carlton, and I would say Port, but they've been stringing together enough,
what
and
the
it's
alarm bells
changing
are anyway. Yeah.
changing anyway, right?
Mhm.
I would have said Sydney. I was saying Sydney earlier in the year, but they're finally coming right, and they can push for a final spot. They're only a couple games.
They're
out.
getting momentum at the right part of the year.
That's
Yeah.
right. So but Richmond, West Coast, both on a free pass with full
You know
rebuilds,
exactly what's going on.
new
there,
coaches. Both clubs are doing exactly what they need to be doing right
Mhm.
now.
Mm.
So but North Saints, Essendon, and Carlton are
Yeah.
big
problem.
issues. And the D's are finally starting to find some winning as well. But if they go on to lose for the rest of the year, then there's alarm bells going off there too.
Yeah.
I still have worry about cultural issues within that place. I think I'll be interested to see once all those, like, in 10 years' time when everyone's retired and moved on, like, what, if anything, comes out.
Yeah.
From
Yeah.
Oh, 100% it will. And you know what? Freo's on that list too.
What, alarm bells
Yeah.
list?
Yeah.
Still not sure. Not sold.
But you can't just floating in and out of not alarm bells, not alarm bells. They don't play finals. Alarm bells is gone. But why are we at fucking round 19 and we still haven't seen a coach sack?
It's weird, isn't it?
Was that a record?
Like, we were honestly, at one stage we had like 6 coaches that could have been
Yeah.
binned. And
I'm pretty sure we sat here week 1 of the season going, right, which coach is on the block?
We
Who's
had
out?
like maybe 4 or 5, yeah.
Crazy.
But how Voss has, if Voss ain't going to go, then no one else will go this year. Not mid-season, it'll be at the end.
Yeah.
Well, I think Carlton's just learnt from their mistake. Don't sack a coach.
Yeah, definitely not mid-year. Definitely not.
We'll be interested to see if anything changes this week with even just their effort and their energy. Like,
It won't. It's been like that for the last 4 weeks. Something's going to change, and it just hasn't. And they're going to get belted again.
More than likely.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Well,
That's it.
I think that's it for another week. What quirky catchphrase are you going to close us out with
no,
today?
I thought we're not afraid to tackle the big topics. That's a nice little punchline.
Cool.
Cool.
Very
Catch your
cool.
cocksuckers. Afraid of the mark.
Afraid of what's going to come out of these boys' mouths. Cheers.